guys, it's me. I recently put a post on Tumblr saying I wanted to do a new video blog, and I asked you to send me any and all questions about anything and everything. So this is the video for that, so hopefully I get to your questions because I got a lot of them, and if I don't, I'm just going to save them for the next video. So let's get to it. Alright, question 1. Would you rather be able to read a book again for the first time or be able to fly? I would say be able to fly, because even if I read the book a million times before, I still get the same excited thrill as I did the first time I read it, so I would definitely choose be able to fly, because can you imagine how much easier travel would be if you didn't have to hit traffic on the ground? Next question. If you could be on any TV show, what would it be? I have 3, actually, and number 1, if you know me at all, it would be Sherlock. Second would be Hannibal. I just got into that show within the past month, and I'm really addicted to it, and I can't wait for season 2. And third would definitely be Teen Wolf, because me and my best friend are like so obsessed with that show, it's not even funny, and I just think it would be really fun. And come on, all the actors who are on it seem like really awesome people to hang out with, so why not? Next question. What do you prefer, Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr? First of all, does anyone actually still use Facebook anymore? Like, I have one, but I very rarely go on it. And Twitter, I go on a little bit more, but not nearly as much as Tumblr. So I definitely choose Tumblr over, the other two. Favorite moment that happened to you while reading a book? This is a good one. So when I was reading The Fault in Our Stars, the first time I was reading it, I was in a Starbucks, and I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. So I'm sitting there, and I'm getting towards the painful part, and then I read it, and I start crying, not like loud sobbing, but I was crying, and one of the people who worked there came over and saw what I was reading, and she just gave me this look like, I know, and then she gave me a free brownie. Do you have any ridiculous writing moments? I do, actually. A couple months ago, I was driving back from a doctor appointment, and, I was approaching a red light, and for some reason, some great quote just popped into my head. I was like, I gotta write this down before I forget. So I pull over to the side of the road, I get out my little notebook in my bag, and I'm sitting in my driver's seat on the side of a highway, writing it down, and then I hear this knock at my window. It's a state trooper who pulled up right behind me to make sure nothing was wrong, and I was like, no, I'm fine, I'm just, I'm a writer, I'm just want to make a note. And he's like, oh, okay, just making sure. How tall are you? 5'1.5". I'm a shrimp. Let down fangirl moment. This is kind of a sad one. Okay, so if you know me at all, like I said, I'm obsessed with Sherlock. And one time I was in a bookstore, and I had my phone set to Staying Alive, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. Anyone who watches Sherlock knows that it's Moriarty's ringtone. And I was waiting as it's going to see if anybody reacted, and no one even looked over. I was so pissed. I was like, What is your lineage/ethnicity? Well, I'm half Irish and half Italian, and that's about all I know of my lineage, actually. Favorite Harry Potter book? That would be Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, because I feel like it's the darkest of the entire series, and it was so angsty towards the end after Sirius died. I'm still not over that, by the way. It was so different than any of the other books, even the last book. I just love it so much. Movie that always makes you cry no matter how many times you see it. Oh, Jesus. That would be Third Star. Now, the Tumblr community knows what the hell I'm talking about. Most of you guys have seen it, so I'm just like, I love that movie, but god damn it, it breaks my heart every time. What is a show you would like to start but haven't? Okay. So if you follow me on Tumblr, I've been posting a lot of Supernatural, and I haven't watched Supernatural. I watched the first season, but I couldn't get beyond that, and then lately I've just been kind of intrigued by that, and I've been thinking, maybe I need to start this. Maybe. And I think it's gonna happen. I really do. What are your TV show regrets? I regret getting into Game of Thrones and Teen Wolf because so much pain. So much pain. Just don't do it. If you can't handle the pain, don't do it. Just don't. Book series regret. 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, I read it and I don't know what I was thinking. If I could go back and delete it from my mind, I totally would. I don't know what possessed me to read that. What do you think are the most overhyped book series? I had to think about this recently. My number one would be Shatter Me. I tried to read the first book and I got about 100 pages in and I just couldn't go any further. It just did not grab me the way it seemed to grab most people. I tried to read the Fallen series. I didn't like it at all. Same with the Hush Hush series. Now, some people really like all three of those series, and I'm not saying they're bad books, but for me personally, I just felt like they didn't live up to the hype, and I just couldn't get into them. What book series would you recommend? This is an easy one. Definitely the Mara Dyer series. Definitely Lunar Chronicles. And then if you're into like fantasy kind of stuff, I would say The Mortal Instruments and The Infernal Devices. Oh, and Angel Fall. That is a great one. Why didn't I say that first? Damn it. But yeah, definitely try those series out because they're just fantastic and so well written, and you'll just like lose your mind in them. Vampires or werewolves? Werewolves, clearly. Question: what kind of car do you drive? I drive a Toyota Corolla. Which do you prefer for your phone operating system, Apple or Windows? Droid. Hello? I just switched from an iPhone to a Droid and I am loving it, but I actually still have my iPhone for my music and my computer is a Windows, so yeah, I'm having them all. Yeah. I prefer the Droid operating system above anything else, so. Do you prefer hardcover or paperback? I prefer hardcover books just because I think they're more durable and they look better. And I'm actually in the process of replacing most of my paperbacks for hardcovers. So, yeah, that's just my personal preference. Favorite contemporary books? Currently, my number one is Fangirl, and then my second would still be Fault in Our Stars. You can't really go wrong with either one. What movie are you most looking forward to? That would be Divergent. It comes out on March 21st, which is actually 4 days before my birthday, so I might treat myself to that. What book are you currently reading? That would be Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and it is fantastic so far. I just got into it, but I'm really liking it. What book series are you ashamed to not have read? That would be the Percy Jackson series. I've heard such good things about it, and I just haven't gotten around to reading it, which I feel stupid about because everyone is going apeshit over this series, and I'm like, damn it, I should have gotten into this, but I haven't. I have so many other things I want to read first, but I will definitely put it on my list. What couple do you ship the most in TV or in books? I have like 3, and they're all from TV shows. First one is obvious, John Locke. Second would be Scott and Allison from Teen Wolf. I love them. And then third would be Mycroft and Greg Lestrade from Sherlock. I know some of you feel the same way. What kind of electronics do you own? Well, I have my new Droid for my cell phone. I still have my Apple iPhone, which I keep, as we know, for my music. I still have an old iPod somewhere. I have an iPad, and I also have a laptop. So I'm very dependent on my electronics, and I like them a lot. And I just realized it looks like I'm eating a chocolate bar. Last question. Do you ever do anything by yourself? I do, actually. I've gone to the movies absolutely by myself with no one I know, which actually was fine with me because most of the time the movies I want to see aren't necessarily the ones that my friends want to see, so I have no choice but to go by myself. And it's fine. I enjoy it, and I don't have to share my popcorn with anybody. Sometimes I also even like to go out to lunch by myself. I don't think that's pathetic. I enjoy my own company, so Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with doing things by myself. That's the end of this video. Thanks for sending me all the questions. I hope you guys send more, and I would love to answer more. So leave your comments in the doobly-doo, and I'll see you next time. Bye!